Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hello, mon frère, mon ami, my friends, my darlings, my childrens. That one got weird. But welcome back. It is time once again for Tim Friend to invade a terrible dungeon, a rare antique, $12.50 gold each, and a dazzling charm. Holy shit, what a fucking haul. That was an amazing haul. Oh, I see. Well, we're going to continue adventuring, because there's fucking 3 more rooms to go through. We can see if we can get curios from... now I don't know anymore. Let's check it out. What's in there? I don't know. An antique. Okay. So, the argument for going back is that Dismas is at 5 out of 5 HP. He's already got 1 stack of Death's Door. And the more Death's Doors you have, the worse it is. Like, the more likely you are to die. If I'm correct. I don't actually know that for surezies. But I don't want to lose Dismas. Everyone else is sort of okay, but we could get fucking fat stacks of cash. The argument for leaving is also we already have fat stacks of cash. The argument against leaving is that we could get even more. In this push your luck experiment, I'm going to pull my luck back. I'm going to retract my luck. I'm going to withdraw my did you know that my luck is actually longer than my body when it's inside my throat? My luck is my tongue, just to forestall anything there. Not all those crests. Hell yes, we do need crests. Crests and deeds, and a couple of busts. I will very much take that. Oh, what guy I get? He gets worse if it's dark. That's fine with me. And less stress in the Warrens. Well, what a very specific but pretty okay ability that I will completely forget about. So, Bourneville recovers from being selfish. Remember he got selfish? Remember he was just a little bit yelly that one time, and now he's less yelly. Look at all these fucking backliners. God damn it. Okay, well, this is a problem. Because Dismas is now level 3. Which means he doesn't want to go on these childish quests. He wants to go on big quests for big kids. We're gonna ramp up the Stagecoach network because we need some low-level frontliners, and we need them immediately. We are going to put Brasini. Ooh, where will you go? You'll only meditate, Brasini. And guess, so every time you're back in town, the caretaker is currently taking up one of the fucking spots, one of the slots that you want to put people in for stress healery. This motherfucker, what are you going to do? Can you pray? Is that what you do, Gaiet? It's very ironic, you occultist. It's just really ironic of you. Okay. So I think we're going to roll with this crew. It's going to be Reynold, Touche, Bourneville, and Ravenot? Or Russell and Ravenot? I think Russell and Ravenot. Bourneville will heal 1 more time. And by heal, I mean stress heal. For the sanitarium, we've got a lot of cash to burn. We can throw some shit in here. We could lock in something like Early Riser, which I like very much because it's very easy to keep the torch above 75, and having that +2 speed all the time is pretty fucking good. But this one's just +2 speed, period. That's $8,400. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's get that speed. Like, we want to go first so we can get that kill. We could also theoretically put Dismas in the blacksmith and see that we cannot yet upgrade his shit. But we could if we fucking wanted to. Touche, let's put him in here. Let's get these accuracy buffs on the skills. Who else? It would be Brasini, but Brasini's not fucking going in there. Blacksmith. Touche goes in the blacksmith and gets a new sword and some new armor. Jesus Christ, now he has 42 HP base. That's so high. It's so good. Okay. Reynold, you're gonna get this shit. Yeah, so he's just slightly better at everything. And then Ravenot, you're gonna... What the fuck? These two are fucking identical. One of them is just better. I'm just going to put this one on, because this way it doesn't get the minus 10% speed. I could stack them, I suppose. That's one thing you can't do, is have 2 of the same God, I guess I'm going to the fucking cove, aren't I? I really don't super want to go back to the cove because of how much damage it did to me. However, I don't want to go on any medium or, God forbid, long quests because I'm going to be rocking in there with fucking, I don't know, laudanum I think just cures horror? Which we could run into. We might run into it. But I want to see what it does in general. Pile on the food, bring a key, bring a shovel, bring some torches. We're good to go, baby. Let's get out there. Let's fuck them up. It's giving me the thralls will explode. Tip top shape. It's the tip top. 100% room metals. Okay. Well, at least it's a fucking straight line. Okay, what the fuck was I saying? We haven't even seen any fucking thralls. That's what I was about to say. Let's have the Vesta look in it. Barnacle-crusted chest. It doesn't say locked, so let's just crack that bitch open. Hell yeah, crest in a keep, baby. Let's do that. God damn you. Minus 20 dodge and speed. Jeebus Creebies. Brings his dodge down to Zippo and his speed down to 1. It's rough. It's rough stuff. Okay, empty room. We're at 76 light. Interesting. I didn't know that opening a door does not decrease your light level. That's very handy information. Dark, light. Open up the pack. It's got a map. Scout. So whenever you find it, like a map is a pretty fucking rare drop. I only see it drawn from bags, but it's like a free scout. It does not go as far as you want it to because it starts in the middle of a corridor, so it does not necessarily go into like the final room. So like it scouted all the way up to here and then didn't scout the actual room next to it, which is a bummer. What the fuck? I didn't see this. I didn't see this coming. Oh, we got a snail. Snails are fucking stupid. They're like another dumb little beast of the cove, kind of like the jellyfish. Sorry, the deep stinger. But they've got 75% damage reduction. I know. That's so much fucking damage reduction. So I'll do like 1 to 2 damage with everything. And it blows. Let's start sniping this pelagic shaman. Pelagic? Plaimbic? This Palembic Shaman. Should we just put Blight or should we stun them? I think we just put Blight on them. It's already at 7. Now it's at 6. 4 damage. Okay, well, we can mostly deal with that. I'm going to just go ahead and stun the snail. Wow! A crit for 3 on this stupid snail? That's so good. Yeah! Eat shit, snail. Get out of here. You're dead. You're dang dead. Okay, so the Pelagic Shaman, now I don't have to attack because he's going to die at the start of his next turn. It's very polite of him not putting stress on Reynald or Touche. This one using Seaward Slash, man, that hurts like a bunch. Shocker, this is the stun ability, does a little bit of damage and tries to stun me, and it does indeed stun Ravenot, whatever the fuck their name is. Let's heal the party. This will give him a little tip-top shape. Little top off. That's the word I'm fucking looking for. Top off, you dingus. Let's try a chop. Or a hew. You know, one of those synonyms. Now he's also going to die. They're both going to die from blight. And then we can just smite this jellyfish. You know, like a real fucking crusader. Go after the non-sentient evil fish or whatever. Touche can heal themselves. Because we know that pelagic swordsman, that fucking seafarer, the guy, the fish man dude, was gonna die from blight, so we got a chance to just do a little bit of healy boppins on ourselves. What a diverse crew we've got here. Let's try to kill that fucking madman. Unfortunately, Touche can't really do anything about the madman. So let's punt that one to the back. Kind of mess up their formation slightly, even though all of these are just pretty good wherever they are. The madman's always going to be shouting at you no matter what position he's in. But this way we can... do I use Ravenot to finish off? No, I think what we do is just try to stun these ones in the back. They're gonna... no, I should have used the Blight Grenade, because they're probably gonna get 2 turns before he gets to go again. And, hey, thank God, Zealous Accusation hit, so we got rid of the Madman before it even got a turn. Thank goodness for surprise. And they missed with a Rent for the Old Gods. It's very nice of them to do. I know I'm like a couple seconds late with my reactions, but I like to finish my sentence before I do anything else. Okay. I think we try to Judgment the Cultist. Dang it, 1 HP left. You son of a bunch. Yeah, now it gets its turn. It's like, oh, look at this awesome rend I can do. I'm so fucking cool about it. What do you get the accuracy, that's right. Yeah, just smite that bunch. Get him out of there. I'm saying bunch a lot. I hope it's okay. I could... No, let's just put the Blight on him. Put the Blight on him! What's this guy gonna do? Is he gonna Octocestus? Even Octocestus from that far back? Well, now he's not gonna need to, because I clear the corpses! Get back up here, you nerds! Yeah, Octocestus. Octochestus is... How do you pronounce... I think it's Cestus. Cestus. I'm pretty sure it's Cestus. Let's smite this... God! Russell fucking keeps rolling 1 less than what I want him to roll for damage. I wanted him to roll 1 more than that so he'd die from the Blight. He didn't do what I wanted. Now I feel like a fool. Let's blight this, whatever the fuck he is. The grouper, that's what he is. It's a grouper. Oh, of course, he's a fish-like fish thing. A grouper's a fish, right? Am I crazy? I'm gonna be real. I don't know a lot about fish. It's a source of great shame to me and my loved ones, but you know, we can't always... Someone's already cleaned house. Someone's already been through this giant oyster. What a fucking lunatic game. Crack with this box. Be quiet. There's a box. I don't know that much about fish. We're trying to get through it. It's been a rough time for all of us. We've been trapped inside because of my lack of knowledge about fish. But it's the reality. It's the reality that we're all trying to get used to, you know? But just because I don't know a lot about fish doesn't mean I can't have a good time. I mean, we still got the internet, we still got each other, and we still gotta, you know, try to be as healthy as we can, both mentally and physically. I think that being trapped inside because of my lack of knowledge about fish, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. It's definitely taxing on the brain. Even for someone like me, or possibly you, where it's like staying indoors. I already do this shit all the time. It's like, yeah, but, I mean, you don't. There's definitely stuff that you do go outside to do sometimes. I mean, there are definitely people who are, like, I would say restricted to being indoors. And you know what? This will be not a lot of change for them. But it can be a stressful time. If you go outdoors, who knows how much you'll see about me not knowing about what fish are. And it could be damaging. You could somehow make me know less about fish. You could not even know it, but when you go outside, you make me know less about fish. It's a real problem, especially if you're in the United States. This is a very, very smooth and easy to use metaphor. Definitely is not cumbersome in any way. I mean, I was just trying to get into it. I also watched the Game Grumps. You probably can hear, like, when I follow, like, when I get invested in comedians, which happens fairly often. I'll just find a comedian who really just tickle the old funny bone for me, and then I adopt their speech patterns. So you may have been able to divine some of my influences just from my speech patterns, but maybe not. Maybe it's like you have to be a fucking super taster for comedians because it's all amalgamated together. Anyway, but they started calling The Situation a Backstreet Boys reunion tour, which is hilarious. But the reason why they did it is because apparently YouTube is demonetizing videos that talk about the situation. Whoa, look at this. Okay, I thought this was a fork in the road. It's just 2 paths going adjacent to each other. You clever bastard. Okay, so it's 100% of room battles. I'm not done with it, and these are all empty rooms, so that's a fucking room battle at the end. The process of elimination. It's incredible. So I was taking inspiration from the Game Grumps and trying to do like a little thing like they did, and it came out a lot more cumbersome, but that's almost funny in its own way. It's just me here. I can only riff with myself. What the fuck? There was so much shit in here. Grave robber. I wish I had a fucking grave robber. Okay, so I gotta make room. The bag of marbles is actually great equipment for the antiquarian, giving them plus 10 dodge, which is way higher than any other like common equipment's dodge rating. We've got extra food. We've got the shittiest conceivable gem and one of the better ones. I'm gonna pop out the ruby. Just boom, pop it out. Yeah, since it's not letting me use the laudanum on people, I think it's a cure for horror. Oh, but what if I use the laudanum to investigate something spoopy? Let's get rid of the anti-venom. Sorry, shift click on it. I'm so used to like dragging shit around. And there is a barricade, so I do want the shovel. Yes, close. I don't want the citrine. I want this ruby instead. You gotta pick and choose when it comes to your gems. You gotta pick and choose. It's very important. Oh, we could have gotten another fucking gem. Could have stacked it up. Oh, the journal page. There's part of me that just wants to collect shit wants the journal page, so dump this holy water out on the ground. Yep. Oh, feels bad. Let's eat some food, guys. Get hungry. Well, you're not... Guess you're just not that hungry, are you? You can only eat food until you have fucking full HP, so I've been pretty diligent about keeping everyone back up to full. Okay, what's everyone's trap disarm chance? Reynold. Try our best. Yeah, get rid of that stress. That feels good to strategically disarm traps. It feels good about scouting. It turns traps from damage and stress givers into stress clearers. This is just a pool. I don't remember if we can interact with this in any crazy way. I'm gonna have a brackish tide pool. Its color looks slightly off. Could chuck a key in it, could chuck a torch in it. Just gonna have you drink from it. Whoa! Give him a buff. Resistances. Okay. That's pretty neat. It's not like the most necessary thing in the world, but it's neat nonetheless. We are rapidly running out of torchlight. Why did I do that? Am I stupid? Did I... Like, what's wrong with me? Why did I tear down that boat by hand? I have a shovel. Just instinctively clicked on it. I don't have medicinal, not medicinal. Yes, eat the food. Light this torch. We're going to be doing this last fight in the fucking dark. Oh, this is bad. Not only should I guess, have brought more torches, but who would have known I would have gotten these fucking horribly long corridors? Yeah, of course I'm surprised. Oh, this is bad. This is quite bad. Well, okay, that was a very, very low damage hit. Let's just start popping some blight on people. I'm less worried about the stress because we're right at the end of this dungeon anyway. So if we get people afflicted, that's quote-unquote fine. Now I'm worried about the damage because people can very much crit me. Oh, but I will take even more stress, so... Well, we're going to focus fire and hope for the best. So this Pelagic Grouper is about to die, or it's going to die at the start of next round because it's going to probably go first because everything's fucking fast on their team. Just start moving back up. Touche. So another thing I don't like about the leper, in addition to his accuracy level of I don't like it, the accuracy level of no thank you, is that he has, I believe he does not have an ability to move him forward, or if he does have an ability to move him forward, it's bad and I don't like it, so I'm not gonna use it. Oh, does that bring us down to absolute darkness? It's black as pitch, baby. Whew, it is dark in here. Yeah, so our accuracy's fine. Their accuracy is increased. Their crit rate is way high, and our stress rate is... We have like a huge stress modifier, but we've got a way our crit chance as well. So like our judgment has like a 6% chance to crit. Wow, so huge, so big. Just fucking try your... No! I need you to do a hit, not a miss. The miss is the thing I don't want you to do. Let's use Noxious Blast. If we hit this cultist, which we did, if we blight them, we did. Okay, this cultist is gonna die on their turn. Dodge, thank God. Somehow, even with their fucking +3 stacks of accuracy and damage. Jesus Christ, that does so much damage. It's a good thing I came in here with so much fucking health, isn't it? Yeah, let's zap this man. Always one under. Huh, Russell? Always one under. That's the fucking shit, Touche. You would have one-shot that goddamn cultist. Don't like the dodge. Don't like that shit. Hit him with the judgment. Hey, that's one over. I wish I could move that 1 damage back in time. We're out of inventory space again. Alright, so let's start selling off the shit we're not gonna need. I'm gonna need this shovel. Let's get this jade. Continue adventuring just to open up this chest. Crack that bitch open. What do we got? Oh, we got a blight amulet. Well, we can put that directly on our inventory, and then take the cash, and then close it, and then go back. It's the trinkets. Even if you don't want the trinket, that shit sells for quite a bit. So it's easy to sort of have inventory space for them if you just happen to have any dudes with open trinket slots. Because you could just stack them on and be like, hey, whatever. Who gives a shit? Unless it's some kind of crazy, deleterious trinket that harms you in a way that you don't want. I mean, you gotta be smart. You gotta be careful. Automatonophobia is afraid of people. God, do I have that? No, it's just social anxiety. Dacnomania loves killing. Photomania loves light. Now that's great. I love Photomania. Minus 20% stress if torch is high. It's good shit. What's all those Dacnomaniacs? Come on, guys. Don't be so Dacnomaniac. Don't be so... Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. Okay. So, we got a free building upgrade. We're going to use that shit on... I don't know. We're going to use it on the blacksmith. We could do it on the... Just do it on the guild. Then we're sort of getting... I think it's more expensive to upgrade the guild. So let's crank up that instructor mastery. Who we got? A crusader, thank gosh. Okay. But we still have just so few frontliners. Should we bring a jester? Or should we make someone else into a frontliner? Okay, the jester's a weird one. The jester has a lot of movement abilities, loves to run back and forth through your formation. A dancer, I think, is the sort of the fandom term for him. It's got all these couple of music themed abilities. Inspiring Tune it's a single target stress heal. It heals the most single target stress, and everything he does buffs Finale. Finale is his big fucking hit. It does like plus 50% of his damage. It's got plus 5% chance to crit, and then it massively debuffs him afterwards. But everything else buffs Finale, because it's like it is what it says on the tin. It's a Finale. Finale also moves him back 3. Everybody move forward. He's got Slice Off, and he's got some moves that will work from the second rank that he just doesn't need to be in the front necessarily, but it sort of makes him a DP. You know what? Been talking about it.
Will be laughing still
At the end. God, the game is great. Let's get Dirk Stab, and that's it. He's gonna be our brutal melee jester. So we're gonna roll in there with Cormier. This crusader. We're gonna run with this guy. Gotta make sure to get the right abilities. He's got Stunning Blow, Smite. I do want the Zealous Accusation though, so let's buy that shit. And Gourmet, Marissa Tomei. Who are you? Bersini. No Flash Powder, no Fortifying Vapors. Instead, Festering Vapors. And a Nervous Stab, or whatever the fuck that's called. Touche, we got you. Okay. Let's throw some bonches and some stress, huh? Bersini. Okay, so who's our party going to be? Oh, I see it. It's Falson, Gourmet, Guyot, and Bourneville. You'll only meditate, so meditate, asshole. What about you, Dismas? You don't need it as much. Russell. Pray it out. Ravenot. You're going to the fucking... You're going drinking, I think? Is that... Nope, I guess you can't drink. You're going... You a good gambler? Not good or bad? Alright, well, you're gambling, dick. Touche. You have to accept adversity. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, you want to fucking... Meditate? Yeah, you want to meditate. You... Touche. More like douche. You have to pray. That makes sense. You'll flagellate. Then flagellate. You big flagellator. That was miserable. I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh, Russell. Let's get that trinket off you, baby. You ain't need that shit. Brasini. Put this bag of marbles on you. You do need that shit. Let's sell this blight amulet. Wait. Technically, it's not that much better than Ravenot's thing. It's just another 5%. It does give him blight resistance, which is better than the... Alright, let's get rid of Blightstone. Use blight amulet. This is only for Hellions, which we don't have, and it's not even very good for them. This is kind of dope. I do not want to reduce my dodge on a Grave Robber, though. So I'm going to sell that shit. Not that we even have a Grave Robber to lose dodge on, but, I mean, you know, hope springs eternal. Bus. We have bus. What do we use bus for? The sanitarium. That's right. That's what we use them for. So we're reducing our treatment cost, I believe? Yeah. Yeah, we kind of want to crank that. And the stagecoach, we can also... need weaponsmithing and armorsmithing too before we can get the fucking higher level adventurers. Ding dang Darude Sandstorm. Okay, now we don't have to go back to the cove. Plus 7% crit? Man, if only we felt strong enough to do that. Have we been to the Warrens? We've been to the Weald. At least I'm pretty sure we've been to the Weald. Well, okay, so that armlet for the leper is pretty good. Oh, let's get out of there. Touche. Yeah, don't. Stop being here. You as well, Dismas. It's going to be Cormet. It's going to be Falson. It's going to be Guyot. And it's going to be Dogmancer. That's going to be our crew. Just got to get them ready. Let's see. We could get this Defender Seal, which is not awesome. I don't super want to go into a medium one with a couple of level 0s and... dare I say, untested party members. Let's just get some fucking crests in the Warrens. Let's just do it. We'll just do a short one. Just do an easy one. We're gonna bring some anti-venom. We're gonna bring those medicinal herbs. We're gonna bring a shovel. Bring a bunch of torches. Bring a bunch of food. The Warrens are generally small. You'll see what I mean when we get to the mini-map. They generally don't have as many sort of squares to move through, so... Like, even though last time it gave me a shit ton in the cove, I'm not worried about that same scenario and, like, fighting in the dark. Yeah, there's only 3 squares between each room. 100% of room battles. We back on that grind, homies. So this is a corpse cart. Oh, a dinner cart. It's disgusting. Yeah, medicinal herbs, baby. There's a shit ton of food to be had in the Warrens. If you bring enough medicinal herbs, you will not lack for food. And it's kind of cool. Because it lets you do a fair degree of out-of-combat healing. Not like the most out-of-combat healing, but enough. Alright, so here we got Pigman. We got Pig Drummer. Am I showing you Pig Drummer? Well, he's a stress boy. He also does buffs. He's kind of like the Fish Stressman. Fish Stressman was the name of a detective in the noir times. You can move back too. Let's have you do that. Ooh, Dirkstab moves him forward 1. How convenient, my jester friend. Ah, it's a very cool model, sprite. I think model, but it's not 3D, is it? It's very cool art for the jester. Let's just leave it at that. He'd do a Munch. He'd do a Munch and put a blight on me. Fuck you. Don't Munch me. No Munch me, bro. Remember? Just fucking accuse them. Yeah, great accusation, dude. I think that accusation's really gonna stick. Should we start healing? I think so. Yeah, wow! Guyot, really trying to make up for your miserable I mean, not entirely miserable, but your honestly mediocre performance last time. Really putting bleeds on Touche when I did not need you to. That is the thing I like about the Jester, is he's got something that hits the middle too for a decent, let's say amount of damage. It's not high, but it puts bleed on them. It's like Hound's Harry, but just a little more upfront damage. Yes, fucking smite a corpse, dude. You can do it, Cormay. Give you the easy shit. Have you whack a dead worm. Not inspiring, now that I say it out loud, Cormay. You're trying your best, but whacking a corpse is not the most noble thing you can do. He's also got Slice Off, which is a fairly big bleed. It also increases his finale damage, because everything fucking increases his finale damage. God, that's really cool. Plus 90%? Genghis Kringus. Hey, heal for 9. That's the fucking sauce right there, Guyot. You're doing it. Unfortunately, motherfucker's getting maunched and blighted. Oh, Holy Lance only targets backliners. You ding dang dong. I ran out of stuff to finish this sentence with. Can we kill this mother effer? I don't know if we can kill him with just our weakening curse. Let's okay, let's fucking blow it, Guyot. Let's blow our good record here. We got a good thing going. You're healing for more than 0. And now look, he's taking fucking 5 damage. And half of that is from, I mean, not half of it, but some of that is from you, Guyot. Some of that is from fucking, it's from you. Bleeding on him. Well, we do have a shit ton of food. So fucking chow down, Falson, and then drink this anti-venom, okay? That'll save you from 4 damage. That's a pretty good use of an anti-venom. IMO. Alright, nope, that's not what I meant to press. I meant to hit the WASD. The WASD! Let's get this road on this show. Yeah, it's just a little bit of adventure. We can have little adventure as a treat. Okay, next time on Tim Friends, we'll finish this up, probably do another one, and that's Darkest Dungeon, baby. That's how we do. We just keep going into these dark dungeons, and it's we encounter problems along the way. Bye, everybody.
We're Tim Friends.